Hi guys, it is me, SHAREfactory here, and today I'm going to be doing a prediction video. I have done a prediction video like this before in WWE 2K17 form, and one reason why I'm also just changing it all sudden again is because the way the thumbnails fuck, I forgot to put it, it's the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. But yeah, and the first match we're predicting for Extreme Rules 2017 is the mixed tag team match between Rich Swann and Sasha Banks and Noam Dar and Alicia Fox. And the way I'm recording this is a one-on-one match with the represented women in the corner of their represented man. So Sasha Banks in the corner as the manager of Rich Swann and Alicia Fox as the manager of Noam Dar. And my prediction for this match, I don't think the haters will be able to handle this. I don't think they can handle this, to be honest. I reckon Rich Swann and Sasha Banks, because what the fuck have Noam Dar and Alicia Fox done? They have done fucking nothing. They won't do fucking nothing either. Yeah, so that's why I reckon Rich Swann is gonna beat Rich Swann. Just to be more specific, I reckon Sasha Banks is gonna pin Alicia Fox. So yeah guys, that's my prediction for the first match. Rich Swann and Sasha Banks is gonna win because Sasha Banks is gonna not pin, make Alicia Fox tap. Let's get into the second match. And guys, the second match of the night is a bit of a random one. I've been watching Raw SmackDown like this, I don't know when this came a thing. Is for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship between the champion Neville and the contender Austin Aries, because they're having a bit of a rivalry right now, are they? In a submission match for the Cruiserweight Championship. And yeah, I did try and record this just before I recorded it. I did the third match, as you'll probably see. Well, you'll see after this, the third prediction. I recorded the third prediction, and you'll see that after I've done this, and it turned out the third prediction days I never did this match prediction. But anyway, yeah, I reckon Neville's gonna win because Austin Aries has held it long enough. Neville has held it long enough, so I reckon Austin Aries is gonna win, and he's gonna hold it for a little while, and then he'll become the longest reigning WWE Cruiserweight Champion, beating Neville. He'll be having a few matches with him, and he's just broke his knee. And then he'll keep it till about Royal Rumble time, and then he'll lose it to Neville or someone else. I did say Jack Gallagher at first, but don't realise how shit that was. And then yeah, he'll lose it to Neville at Royal Rumble, and then he'll win it back at WrestleMania. And then they'll have a match, and then he'll be like, oh no, rematch clauses, because they'll play hot potato with the belt between them and WrestleMania. And then also I reckon Neville's going to win because it's a submission match. Neville uses submission match on a regular basis because, as you can see here, he's got the last chance rate, and as you can see in the information, it's a technical submission offense. But then I don't think I've ever seen Neville use a submission to win a match. So Neville has got the advantage using submission. So that's why I reckon Neville is going to become the WWE Cruiserweight Champion for the first time in his career. And the third match is, guys, sorry about that, I just stuttered a bit, is a tag team title match for the WWE Raw titles. Yeah, it is Raw. Yeah, the Raw titles between the Hardy's man Jeff Hardy and Cesaro and Sheamus in a steel cage match. This is a match I'm looking forward to the most out of the pay-per-view, apart from the Fatal 4-Way Extreme Rules match to turn on one contender for Brock Lesnar's WWE Universal Championship. And I'm in the middle of this match because I did try and record it just and lost to save the data, like I did with the match you just saw, if I do remember to add it in as the second match. Austin Aries versus Neville. And let's just get to the prediction. I reckon the Hardys are going to retain just because the Champs and Cesaro's pretty shit tag team. They've done nothing apart from winning titles. They just kept them warm for the Hardys, really. And the way I'm going to win this, I'm going into detail with this one, is Matt Hardy escapes, right? Yep, Matt Hardy escapes. And then Cesaro and Sheamus double team on Jeff, so they're basically almost about to win. Matt Hardy quickly climbs up the cell, knocks Sheamus back into the cell. So at this time, Jeff Hardy's back to his feet. Well, he's almost back to his feet. Cesaro gets thingy. Cesaro gets out the cage. He escapes, just so it's in the cage now. It's just Jeff Hardy and Sheamus. And then Jeff Hardy does the twist of fate to Sheamus, goes on top of the cell, does a swanton bomb, becomes, come on, it's Jeff Hardy, and then he walks out, well, he climbs over the cage, so both feet touch the floor, and that is how Matt and Jeff Hardy retain the WWE World Tag Team Championships. And guys, and now the fourth match of the video, and probably of the night, because I've got all these off Wikipedia, and the way Wikipedia chooses the matches, if you decide to click that, the bottom is the first, and top is the last. But anyway, apart from that, it is the women's match for the WWE Raw Women's Championship with a kendo stick on a pole match. I'm very confused, and now I'll probably will be using a kendo stick in this gameplay. I don't know how this came along, but I think because Alexa Bliss attacked Bayley with a kendo stick. And and I just want to say, what the fuck happened on Raw? What was that like? This is your life segment. I do not get it. It's fucking terrible. Worst segment in WWE history. I don't care. Even the incest fucking gimmick guy was even better than that segment. Anyway, and I reckon Alexa Bliss is gonna win because, oh my god, Alexa Bliss is gonna win just because she's recently won a title. She's a better champion than Bayley, and Bayley's just a terrible champion. And this is a short prediction, but I just reckon Alexa Bliss is gonna win. I don't even know the stipulation. I think you have to get a kendo stick. I think you have to beat you down your opponent, grab a kendo stick off the wall, well, the pole, and then like beat your opponent and then pin him to win. But anyway, Alexa Bliss is gonna win. And guys, this second to last match on the card, according to Wikipedia and in this video, and I've chose the wrong superstar for fuck's sake. Anyway, you understand why. Which is the Intercontinental Championship match between the champion, Dean Ambrose, who's done fuck all with the title. Sorry Lauren if you're watching this from school. Versus Miz. Sorry Tom if you're watching this from school. You will hate me for when I say this. And it's for the Intercontinental Championship, as I said, with a stipulation of if Dean gets disqualified, he loses the title. And I reckon in this, Miz is gonna win. 2 reasons. Dean Ambrose, well, it's like 3 in a way. Dean Ambrose is a shit champion. He's done fuck all with the belt since he's won it. Miz is a better champion than Dean Ambrose. And then the final reason, which is basically the main reason, why would add in that stipulation of if Dean Ambrose gets disqualified, he'll lose the championship. If they're not going to get Dean Ambrose disqualified, so Miz can become the champion. So that's who I reckon is going to win. And the way I reckon he's going to win is by getting disqualified, because Maurice is going to distract him, and he's going to like hit her or something to fuck her off, and now disqualify him, and then Miz will become the Intercontinental Champion and hopefully make the title great again. And I'll see you guys in the last match. And the way I'm going to record it, as I said earlier on in the video, is to have a battle royal. All 5 men: Roman Reigns, Samoa Joe, Finn Balor, Seth Rollins and Bray Wyatt, and a random custom superstar, or no, I'll probably random other superstar, I don't know just yet, in a battle royal. And yeah, that's how I'm going to record it. So I'll see you guys in the last match to predict. And guys, the main event of the evening, and obviously, as you can tell, the last match I'm going to predict is the Fatal 5-Way Extreme Rules match to declare the #1 contender for Brock Lesnar's title. You're probably wondering, oh Reese, it's a 6-man and it's a battle royal and it's got Brock Lesnar in it, even in it. Basically, the only way I've actually recorded this is putting in a battle royal, like I've said already loads of times before, putting in a battle royal, all 5 superstars in the match, is in the match in real life, and then put some other guy in it to make the numbers up. And I put Brock Lesnar in since it's for a #1 contendership for his title. And yet, in this, I reckon Seth Rollins is going to win it, because I've heard on her YouTube channel, the Wrestle Talk News, that Seth is going to win it. He's going to win this, and then go into a little rivalry with Brock Lesnar until Braun Strowman comes back. He's going to lose the title matches every time if there is more than one title match. And then Braun Strowman's going to come back, have like 3 matches with him, and then on the 3rd match he's going to defeat Brock Lesnar, and then hold it apparently until not long before WrestleMania. Brock Lesnar beats him, and then a few more matches happen, and then Brock Lesnar retains. This is what, well, I don't know what's happening. Basically, Braun Strowman will lose the title to Brock Lesnar at some point, and then Roman Reigns will get into the title picture, and then have a match at WrestleMania. And yeah, that's what I reckon. Seth Rollins is going to win the championship, well, win this match, because of what I've heard from Wrestle Talk, and I forgot what news reporting thing said that. I'll just go and check out Wrestle Talk. It's one of the latest 3 videos by the time this will probably upload, so go and just check out the latest videos and then you'll know what I mean. And like I just already said, that's what I reckon. Seth Rollins is going to win this championship. And also, I don't know, what was I meant to say? Oh, I forgot. But anyway, Seth Rollins is going to win, not the championship, Seth Rollins is going to win this match.